Tonight we're going to be watching LeBron James, still physically superior.
Sunday afternoon with the NBA here on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. Last game for the Pacers, a loss to Miami. You know, guys, you hate to get embarrassed on your home court, but that's exactly what happened. It was a tough loss for them.
Yeah, they just really struggled to put points on the board throughout that game. You could just see they were pressing. Just couldn't get anything to go on the offensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and guys, once they got spiraling downward, there seemed to be no way to get out of it. All their offense went to pot.
Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. Paul George is out there with Lavoy Allen. Then there's Ellis. Then there's Hill. And it's Hill in at the point guard. And for LeBron James, a remarkable step. Greg, he had increased his field goal percentage for 7 consecutive seasons going into 2014.
Yeah, a steep decline last season, though, back below 50%. Was it just the challenge of new teammates and a new system? Or and that kind of defense ain't going to get it done.
Gee, we don't see those kinds of dunks out of him all the time, but we know he's got it in him.
There's no doubt about that, fellas. I mean, the more finishes like that he gets, the more his confidence will grow.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. Irving. Howard kicks to James. And LeBron throws it down hard.
Dwight Howard with some slick passing on that one.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Yes, Frank Vogel and I got a chance to talk for a bit. He said that the key to the game will be how well they defend Kyrie Irving, adding, he's shown himself to be one of the premier point guards in the game already. Whether it's passing, shooting, or penetrating, we need our guys in the backcourt to really get up into him, and our bigs need to be ready to bring help. Guys, you can bet that Irving will be their focus defensively.
And thank you, Doris. Hill dishes to Ellis. Hill with it. Now guarded by Shumpert. Hill kicks to Ellis. From deep. And Davis pulls it down. For New Jersey, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Allen.
And really no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
Yeah, and that was important. Probably would have been a quick 2 points if he doesn't get a hand on it and knock it out of bounds.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. The drive by LeBron. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
A rim rocker.
Looked for a second like he might rip the cylinder loose.
I tell you what, that is some grown man strength on that attack.
The 3 from George. And he gets it to go.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Howard, the pass to Irving. Back to Howard. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
His eyes just simply light up when he gets that close to the bucket. And you just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
Hill sets the screen for Hill. Shot, high post. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. Well, for Jordan Hill, something wonderful. He's in the breakthrough he'd been waiting for on his 6th year.
Yeah, Kevin, you know, it had to do, and I think correlated with him getting a chance to start games, and it blew up for him from there. Posted career-high averages across the board.
Irving dishes to Howard. Feeds it to LeBron. Back to Howard from 11 feet away. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Pick up by Hill. Allen kicks to Hill. Allen, a screen on Irving. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Nobody near George. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
And getting back to Jordan Hill, everyone had been waiting for this. I mean, greater activity, more aggressiveness, and he puts up career highs in points, rebounds, and assists.
And so here is Indiana, trailing by 5. This is the first they're seeing of New Jersey.
Yeah, and the season series between these two, 4 games at all, starting tonight. A chance to stake out an advantage in the division.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. That's always valuable. Not just to win, but seeding advantages down the line. I'm looking forward to this.
A shot's good from LeBron.
On the topic of Jordan Hill, hey, there aren't many guys like him with his size who can move that well. He's prime of his career right now. Will he continue to ascend, or will he be content with where he's at? Time will tell.
The drive by James. He gives them a double-digit lead. James has got 11.
They're allowing a sky-high field goal percentage. That won't get it.
Not at all, Clark. You rarely see a team surrender points this easily. They have got to do better.
So timeout called here, the first for Indiana. Some people think LeBron's athleticism, Clark, has declined over the last few years. He might be the first to admit it. He still looks terrific, though.
Well, he's, that's a natural progression for any player,
Sure.
even if you are LeBron. But he's still an elite athlete by NBA standards.
Here's Ellis. And that one hits back iron.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
Will it go? Good. The assist goes to Hill. Ellis has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Shumpert passes to Irving. It's Davis on the wing. Back to Irving. The pass to Davis. And again, it's New Jersey converted.
And remember the quote from LeBron on the subject. Obviously, I'm not the 18-year-old kid that I was before, but I can still do the things I need to be successful.
Ellis kicks to George. And stolen by James. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And it's slammed in by Davis.
And how about the grasp they had on the game plan for this one?
You know, I know it's early, but I don't think I'm going out on a limb when I say we could be headed for a blowout unless something dramatically changes and fast.
And, you know, LeBron was just so far ahead of everyone in the league when he was young. I mean, even a LeBron who has lost a step is more athletic than 95% of our league.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
All right, a chance to check out stats here for George Hill. He had a strong showing last season. He was around 16 points per last year, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. And when he takes over at the point, he really keeps the offense flowing.
Well, his skill set is solid. He's a good ball handler. He makes good decisions in playmaking. He's really the ideal backup.
James dishes to Shumpert. Back to James. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
George against James. For 3, Hill. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
And LeBron throws it down.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander. Now, that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
And it's Davis with the jam.
And he is the ultimate when it comes to being a floor leader on the offensive end.
Yeah, you know, he's got a little bit of Greg Anthony in it. And he has been that leader today. And I think he's done a really nice job of moving the ball and distributing it the way it needs to be done.
Well, Clark, I'm glad you referenced specifically why you thought he had a little Greg Anthony. I thought you were talking about my knees, my man. He looked a little hobbled out there for a moment.
The Pacers making a switch here. Mahinmi's checked in for Hill. Turner comes in for Allen. C.J. Miles, he's checked in for George. Rodney Stuckey's subbed in for Ellis. Hill kicks to Miles. 6 to shoot. No good on the 3. New Jersey leading by 6. Davis, the pass to LeBron, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And that's going to increase the field goal percentage even more. They have a huge edge in that category.
And that's because they've been playing smart basketball. I mean, they've been very patient offensively, and their shot selection has been superb.
From deep, Miles. Offensive rebound. The shot by Mahinmi, no good.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
And you can sense the momentum really starting to swing their way.
Yeah, they're taking charge here. I mean, there's no question about it, Greg. And the lead, I think, is just going to continue to grow and grow from here.
Stuckey into the lane. Excellent D from Howard. James against Turner, and the dunk by James.
And the offense has come together immediately. I mean, they're threatening to run away with this thing already.
Greg, it's hard to imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they even approximate that, watch out.
Here's Stuckey, pass to Miles. Basket is good, the assist from Stuckey.
Not sure how he gets that pass off. I thought for sure he was going to pull the trigger.
Stuckey against Shumpert. Outside for Davis. On the wing, Irving. And again, New Jersey with the triple.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Miles, that's good.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And they keep going down low with the ball and keep getting positive results.
Extremely positive. I mean, this is a very nice lead to have early in the ball game.
Hill dishes to Stuckey. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Can't hit. Excellent D from Howard.
Just doing the job on the backcourt.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds, and they look strong here in the early going.
And stolen by Kyrie Irving. With 4 seconds on the clock and finished off by LeBron.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout, just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers.
I gotta hold down the city. Gotta let you know. I gotta hold down the city. Gotta let you know where I come from.
And we got a chance to hear from LeBron James about the hard work and preparation he brings into every game.
I go back and I'm able to, read the scouting report, and also when I get to the arena, I also watch more film on each and every guy that's going to be playing, guys that I know I may be, matched up against, throughout the night. So I'm not surprised by anything if it happens throughout the game. So it's a lot of preparation that goes in, to just one game, just trying to get one win, but that's what it takes to win game.
I think you'd have to say the preparation really shows on the court in his play, and rarely does he look surprised out there or caught off guard.
And Kevin, that's really just the mark of a total pro. And I don't think oftentimes the fans appreciate how much goes in terms of preparation. Some guys get it and some guys don't, but he's a perfect example of what proper preparation means in terms of preventing a poor performance.
Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start the second quarter. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for New Jersey.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
Another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
On the court right now for the Pacers, C.J. Miles and Paul George are the wingmen. Mahinmi is out there with Allen, and it's Ellis in at the 1.
The defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. He doesn't miss too many open looks like that. Now, that was an incredible reverse throwdown right there. Tremendous body control.
I'd even go as far to say, Clark, that was a punctuation dunk. Huh?
I can feel that.
Sending a message.
How about, guys, that's one of those dunks that you probably want in your career highlight reel. And how big was last year's trade for J.R. Smith? I mean, sent from the Knicks to the Cavaliers around midseason. Smith began to post some of the better numbers of his career, helping prove that for a tumultuous personality like Smith's, environment is key.
Here is Miles, covered by Smith. They set the pick, and Miles kicks to Ellis. Allen, a screen on Chalmers. And here's Ellis from beyond the arc. And the Pacers another three.
Yeah, perfect release that time. I mean, I thought it might get blocked, but no.
Yeah, he was giving up a lot of size in that particular matchup, but showed the excellent ability to get off that shot despite the disadvantage in size.
And Chalmers kicks to Durant. 4 on the clock. And the jam by J.R. Smith.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Well, safe to say that J.R. Smith has never been short on confidence, Clark, his entire career.
Yeah, he's always been a guy who could actually play with confidence and back it up. When he's hot from the floor, he can take over games single-handedly.
The Pacers making a switch here. Hill's checked in. Pick up by Hill. And it's Ellis penetrating. The open shot, George. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. That's now 8 points for Paul George.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat. And for Smith and his confidence, last year even he said he's on pace to be one of the best shooters the game has ever seen. So obviously not lacking in belief in his ability.
The wide open look here for Anthony. And again, New Jersey with the triple.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And not sure if I can agree with J.R. Smith's assessment that he'll be one of the greatest shooters of all time, but he's pretty deep into his career at this point. Maybe he's hoping for a Kyle Korver type of career after 30 years of age.
And the wide open shot from Chalmers. Takes a three. And again, Carmelo Anthony for three. Anthony's got 6 points in the quarter.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a one-footer. Come on now.
George against Anthony. Outside, George. To end the run. And the rejection by Smith. And that one's good. New Jersey leading by 23. Back to Chalmers. Good ball movement here by New Jersey. And then Durant with the dunk.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop chop there with that one hand tomahawk slam?
Chalmers against Ellis. And here's Miles outside. New Jersey with the rebound. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And across the board in that game, guys, they shot the lights out.
Rarely do you see a team shoot like that from everybody. I mean, they were getting scoring from every position all over the court.
Pick up by Hill. Ellis kicks to Miles. No one near him. No good. In and out off the rim. New Jersey has gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Chalmers passes to Carmelo. Chalmers with it. Picked up by Ellis. Shot from 12. And it's sent back by George. And now here's George, the fast break opportunity. It's not possible what we just... Clark, is that possible?
Not probable, but it is possible, partner. It is possible.
And think about it, guys. That's one of the few guys in the entire league who can pull off something like that.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. One thing about Kevin Durant, when you talk with him, he's got such a laid-back demeanor. I mean, his pulse doesn't quicken. And when you ask opponents, they'll tell you he is as competitive, Greg, as they come.
Yeah, what you see on the outside with Kevin is a mirage, a fake out, if you will, because on the inside, this guy burns with competitive fire and brimstone.
Now, here is Smith. He's got 6. And Chalmers kicks to Smith. Durant dishes to Carmelo. Fires from the line. Hill pulls it in. Hill's got his 3rd rebound on the night.
And with Durant, his competitive spirit really comes out in crunch time. He demands the ball when the game's on the line. And more often than not, he gets it and delivers.
And it's good. Walk through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feeling. And guys, talking about Durant, he may not wear it on his sleeve, but he's really upped his energy and emotion on the defensive end. I mean, he's seen that defense wins championships, and that's the only thing on his mind right now.
And it's Hill penetrating. Pass to Turner. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. Well, the Pacers, despite all their injuries from last season, were right in the playoff hunt until the very end. Had a chance, in fact, GA, on the last day to sneak in, but it didn't happen.
Yeah, they needed a Brooklyn loss to go along with them winning that last game. Ultimately, though, it wasn't in the cards for them, and they ended a game out of the postseason.
Hill kicks to Turner. Good. The assist goes to Hill.
Yeah, just a smart shot, taking advantage of the mismatch.
Well, with a stroke like that and the height advantage as well, the mid-range J is almost a gimme.
Durant, the pass to Chalmers. Paul George with the steal. Now the Pacers moving it up. Hill leading the charge, and that one's good. George.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
And, you know, the Pacers had made the playoffs in each of the last 4 seasons prior to last year's miss. Hard for a team that was coming off of back-to-back conference finals appearances to stomach that. But with the injuries, they'll be better and back in the playoffs next year, I'm sure.
They set the pick, and the wide-open shot from Stuckey. Misfires after coming off the pick.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball.
And that'll be Indiana as it goes out of bounds. Pacers retain possession. Mahinmi's checked in for Jordan Hill.
Ian Mahinmi.
George with the ball. Guarded now by Durant. George against Durant. Tries it from 9. New Jersey with the rebound. Love's got his 3rd rebound on the night.
And really, it's going to be more of a reload than a rebuild situation for the Pacers. You would have to imagine their goal isn't just to get back to the playoffs, but to get back to being a conference final participant.
Hill has the open look. Indiana again missing.
I'm shocked that it didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time. And as they continue to just dominate this game, you have to wonder how much can they win by.
Well, it's on the verge of getting out of hand, Greg. You can feel it. You can see it. In part because the defense has been about as good as the offense, and both have been really good.
Love dishes to Anthony.
You know, for Carmelo last season, it was Murphy's Law. What could go wrong did go wrong. After signing Melo to a max deal, the Knicks management expected a bunch from him, but with the new offense and a bad knee, it didn't happen.
And for New Jersey, they've gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Melo having a terrific game. He's got 11 points, and he's hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
And Clark, it's no stretch to say the more points he gives them from beyond the arc, the better off they'll be.
And Anthony drops them both.
Another trip to the stripe for him, and I tell you what, a little bit of a different feel here in the second quarter. A little more banging going on.
Man, and it's really served them well, seeking out the contact you mentioned and putting pressure on the defense.
And it's Chalmers that time on the assist by Durant. Durant's got 3 assists in the game. And getting back to Carmelo last year, that team really became devoid of talent. In some games, Greg, in games that he played, he seemed like their only scoring option.
You know, we talk about needing a big 3 to compete for a championship. And for over half the season last year, the Knicks basically had a big half. I mean, because Carmelo missed that half. And when the deck is stacked against you like that, sometimes it's better to fold your cards and live to play another day. And that's really what Carmelo did.
Knocks it loose. Mahimi with it, guarded now by Durant. Mahimi kicks to Hill. Shot clock at 5. Here's Stuckey. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Hill's got his 4th assist in this one.
Well, they're not shooting as many from outside here in the second quarter.
They were shooting well early on. I like their spacing. I think they should get back to that.
Smith for 3. It's hauled in by George. Here's Stuckey. The teardrop falls in. Stuckey's got his 2nd basket.
Uh-oh, a little showboating at the end of that one.
Anthony. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. So as we conclude the first half.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And what an amazing performance the hometown fans are witnessing here tonight. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, and Shaquille O'Neal. LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He had 23 points, 5 assists, and 1 steal. How about you, Kenny? What did you think about this home team?
Boy, it was rough down there in the paint, and they were just dominant, taking it to the rack. But that's what you have to be willing to do. Take the action to the heart of the competition without any fear. That's why this is already a blowout.
Shaq, your take on Indiana.
Well, they run into a very hot shooting team tonight, fellas. And you combine a hot shooting team with the weak defense they've been playing, you're going to get crushed. I hope coaches come.
And time now to send you back down to the floor with Kevin Harlan. We will see you after the game.
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback.
An excellent game we've seen from LeBron. He has 23 points and 5 assists. You talk about being on, he's been it. The windmill finish. Now that's nasty. How do you do?
Finishes the play, utter disregard for his own safety.
And his teammates still shaking their heads. You know what? He must have told him to be on the lookout for something special.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. The shot by George, no good.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
James kicks to Davis. Hill against Shumpert. Just 5 to shoot. Dishes to Howard. The kick out to Irving. On the 3 off target. Indiana's gotten the 3-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. George missing again.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be. He's not making that one.
Here's Ellis. Can't get it to go. Good D by James.
Something needs to change for them here. I mean, starting the half 0 for 5, that's not going to get it done.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job. Kyrie Irving made his first playoff appearance last season with the Cavs, and individually got a big $90 million max extension as well. He's in a really good spot in his career at this point.
Ellis against Shumpert. It's stolen by Iman Shumpert. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And there's Paul George on the assist by Hill. 14 points here for George.
Well, you can't give him that kind of a position in the post.
Oh, without question. I mean, when he gets it in that tight and that close, that's easy. Real easy.
Howard kicks to Irving. It's stolen by Hill. George against Irving. The three from Hill. No good.
You know, even against defense as tight as that, you expect him to bury those.
Yeah, I don't know, though, Clark. That defender was on him like glue on that possession. That would have been a heck of a bucket, even though we've seen him hit those in the past.
Here's Howard out to Shumpert and taken away by Ellis. Oh, and here we go. Ellis has got it, the fast break chance. And George with the stuff.
Oh, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Hill with it. He's picked up by James. There's a screen. Allen kicks to George. Can't get it to go. And it's New Jersey the other way. And now New Jersey on the break. Irving's got the ball. That's good. 27 points for LeBron.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Irving with the steal. And now New Jersey on the break. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. 29 points for LeBron.
Boy, Kevin, what a sweet stroke from LeBron that trip.
Outside Hill. Back to George. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. And that's now 18 points here for George.
Well, for one, he hasn't let them down. I mean, but a few other guys need to pick up the pace if they're going to be good.
Outside, Davis. He kicks to Howard. In the corner, it's James. Shot clock at 6. And they double up James. Shumpert passes to Irving. And it's New Jersey scoring again.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Indiana's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. George against LeBron. The drive by Hill. No good. Great D that time from Davis.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Cannot hit.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
George dishes to Hill. Pass to Ellis. The 19-foot shot and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That one on Davis.
First off, look, every year there are all-star game snubs, and perhaps last year Monte Ellis was the big one in the West. Hard to leave him off given the way he played for the Mavs.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Mahimi's checked in for Lavoy Allen. C.J. Miles comes in for George. Rodney Stuckey's subbed in for Hill. In the corner, it's James. Outside for Davis. The three-pointer is right on target. Davis has got 9. For Monte not being an all-star, there are a lot of guys that could have made an argument to be there. Monte's was as strong as any.
Yeah, and his own coach said that Monte deserved it more than Dirk, his teammate. And not a shot at Dirk by Carlisle, just Rick expressing how valuable Monte was to the Mavs.
Indiana again missing.
And he has slipped into a funk, Clark. You can see the confidence is shaken.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, he's very much deflated. The basket looks a lot smaller to him at this point, and the only way you can get out of it is to work yourself out of it.
On the wing, Irving. Just 5 to shoot. Howard kicks to LeBron. Puts it up. Hill pulls it in. Hill's got 4 rebounds in this game. Ellis against LeBron. Ellis. Rebound, New Jersey. Davis has got 7 rebounds in the game. Here is Howard. Back to James. The feed to Howard. Back to James. New Jersey needs to get off a shot here. No coverage that time.
Shumpert, 2 points.
And it's 6 points for Iman Shumpert.
You know, he almost pulled the trigger on that possession, but recognized that there was a better option. That's what we mean by playing for your teammates.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
And it's Ellis penetrating. Good.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now Miles. From 10 feet out. And it falls over the rim and in. Miles has got 6 points. New Jersey has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's James. And it is flushed down with a nice jam. Putting on a show for these people.
I cannot believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Are you kidding me?
I'll tell you what, Mama always said, if you got it, flaunt it.
Let it fly. Let it fly.
Mama said that, huh?
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter. And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Turner's checked in for the Pacers. Back to James. He dishes it to Howard. And he goes in for the dunk.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
And here is Ellis. He's got 10. Shoots a 3. Rebound, New Jersey.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Irving with it. Rodney Stuckey covering. Shumpert passes to James. Shot clock at 6. Outside Irving. James dishes to Shumpert. Rebound by Mahinmi. Indiana's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Wasted no time on that one. Miles has got 9.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Ellis kicks to Turner. The 3. They get it again. Out to Stuckey. They shoot again. That's good. He has 6.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside, and then the nice little kick out in rhythm for the jumper.
James, the pass to Shumpert. Good ball movement here by New Jersey. Outside Irving. The tray. Another miss by Shumpert. The Pacers shooting 35% or so in the third quarter. Whatever they're trying is not working. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. And Indiana making a change here. Hill's checked in. The Pacers shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. And for C.J. Miles, he sure can string together a long line of threes under the league with a nice jump shot that has now become deadly.
Yeah, he doesn't get to the free throw line much, and he's not really much of a playmaker, but he's 3D in color. HD 3D.
They double him with Irving. Mahinmi dishes to Stuckey. And Mahinmi with the stuff.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
New Jersey has gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. James outside. Shumpert in the corner. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assists. LeBron's got assist number 8 here in this one already. And Miles kicks to Hill. Had the space there, but it's offline. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. New Jersey on top. And And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything.
Timeout, New Jersey.
Now a timeout called by New Jersey. So it's New Jersey now on the court for Indiana. Turner is out there with Robinson. Then there's Solomon Hill. Then there's Budding. And it's Young in at the point.
Reverse that one home. Now that was nice. Real nice.
The agility on display.
Yeah, you love that body control.
How about the power and grace on that finish?
The dish to Budinger. Kicks it to Robinson. Young outside. Taken away by Anthony. Moving it up. Back to Durant. The dive for the ball. And it's going to be out of bounds. New Jersey will retain possession. Here is Durant. Outside Anthony. Trying to find Durant. He's got it now.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
And Indiana shooting for the game at 42%. Robinson with it. Guarded now by Durant. Robinson passes to Young. They get a hand on it. Young against Chalmers. Love dishes to Carmelo. Back to Love. Good work defensively by Turner.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
And it's Anthony with the jam.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And Young, here we go. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
That's his first personal foul.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for New Jersey?
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
Well, you've also got to love how aggressively they've taken that ball to the basket and scored off dribble penetration.
Lavoy Allen's checked in for Glenn Robinson III. Chalmers against Young. Anthony kicks to Love. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And for Kevin Love last season, he didn't want to be called a stretch 4, but the numbers suggest he was exactly that. Nearly 1 out of every 2 shots he took was from 3, a much higher ratio than at any other time in his career.
As Greg was talking about Clark, back to Love, it wasn't his choice to camp out from 3 last year. It was designed that way to create operating space for both LeBron and Kyrie.
Yeah, and you think about it, it's hard to ask a successful post player not to play to his strengths, but Love made the sacrifice, and I don't think he gets enough credit for that, Kevin.
Passes to Chalmers. He feeds it to Durant. Out to Smith. Screen by Smith. 4 on the shot clock. Chalmers' shot is no good.
That's a shot you've got to take if you're looking for the three-pointer. I mean, the defense was nowhere around.
And Young, here we go. And Durant sends it back. And he's able to get it back. And that one's good.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
Anthony, the pass to Love. Left side, Durant. Anthony against Hill. And Anthony gets it to go on the assist by Chalmers. 16 points for Carmelo Anthony.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
It's all about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
Young dishes to Budinger. Here's the screen. A picture-perfect screenplay, and the jumper's good. Budinger's got 5 points now this quarter. And Chalmers kicks to Anthony. Another one falls for New Jersey.
And such a steady hand. I mean, he's one of those guys that's really allowed them to take the lead.
Well, he's just so reliable and dependable and consistent, especially here today. I mean, his shooting percentage is off the charts.
It's Allen with the drive, and he gets the bucket.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
Smith, the pass to Anthony. Good ball movement here by New Jersey. Durant kicks to Smith. Over in the corner, Chalmers fires the three. No luck. So the Pacers will take it the other way. Allen outside. Here's Turner. No good. Smith with some nice D.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
Durant with it. He's picked up by Hill. Anthony kicks to Chalmers. Back to Anthony. To the middle. Chalmers dishes to Durant. To the paint. The 11-footer. And again, it's New Jersey converted. The Pacers have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. And Young, here we go. And that one's good.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
New Jersey has gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the three ball well. And Durant sends it back. Here's Buttinger. And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
You know, right call. Gave the officials no choice there. I mean, they've got to make that call over the back.
Yeah, I mean, he went chest first into the man in front of him. My goodness. I'm not an official, and I could have gotten that one right.
And Indiana making a change here. Stuckey's checked in. Love the pass to Durant. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. We all know about Durant's injury last season. Strange because he was the model of health pretty much before that.
He really was. I mean, just rarely missed extended time. And factor in he, along with Westbrook, 2 guys who have been really the model of durability. Health is something he nor the fans will ever take for granted again.
And Mario Chalmers gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul.
Here's Stuckey, sent away. And now New Jersey on the break, the finish, and the dunk by Love.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
Stuckey outside. Young outside. Jacks up a three. Another miss by Young.
Oh, that's a tough three-point try when you've got the defense right there.
Well, he'd have to be really good to knock down a shot like that against that kind of defense.
Yeah, and right when you thought that shot was leaving his hands, he reinvents it.
Stuckey outside. Feeds it to Turner. And Durant sends it back. And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant. Here's Buttinger, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well.
To the middle. And Kevin Durant with the slam.
The shooting percentage continues to elevate here in the second half.
Well, as a group, they've been harmonic since the break. In sync. Good team basketball, resulting in high-quality shots.
On the wing, Stuckey, covered by Smith, and the shot is good. And that's now 8 points for Rodney Stuckey.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Hill, he's checked in for the Pacers. So it's the Pacers now. And Young kicks to Allen. Stuckey outside. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
We're seeing him bring that shooting percentage up now, guys. The first half was a struggle for him.
And there's the pass to Chalmers. Smith on the wing, takes the 3. The rebound by Turner. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Young dishes to Hill. Young passes to Turner. The rebound by Kevin Love. Love's got 7 rebounds in the game. Durant kicks to Anthony. Lets it go with a 3. Smith missing again.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I'm about as shocked as you are, Clark.
Hill dishes to Turner. And Young, here we go. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
There's 1:47 left to play here in the 4th. Here's Anthony, and he slams it one-handed.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
The Pacers shoot here in the 4th quarter around 41%. Young against Chalmers. And Young kicks to Stuckey. And once again off the mark by Indiana. New Jersey has gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for New Jersey.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah, I like that. And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And it will be a fight, Greg. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the players.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for James. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel. That one will seal the deal there. They've exploded here at the end.
Boy, I love the serious killer instinct they've shown, finishing strong.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
The fans are just loving what's going on here tonight. A really good win for the home team.
It sure is. I mean, they kept this crowd in the game, gave them plenty to cheer about, and really used that home court advantage to their advantage.
Hill has the open look. Off target from outside. New Jersey with the ball. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run. Pass to Chalmers. Durant in the corner. And Turner with the block. And they get it back. Chalmers' shot is no good.
High quality shot. Just a little off there with the release.
And Greg, that has him S-H-H-ing, shaking his head. Tough miss that time.
And so it's New Jersey easily grabbing this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team, Clark, by far tonight.
No question about it, Kevin. They certainly gave their fans plenty to scream and holler about. This place was rocking. It was on fire. And it only got louder as that lead got bigger.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Kevin, you guys had a tremendous second half. What were the things that had to happen to win this game?
No, we all contributed tonight, and if we have a well-balanced, scoring and we're efficient on both ends, we usually end up winning the game. And, like you said, the second half was big for us tonight.
It takes 5 guys to win it in the NBA. Kevin, thanks for your time. Back to the table.
All right, Doris, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. And coming up next, the postgame show with Ernie Johnson, Shaq, and Kenny the Jet.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, much appreciated. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny the Jet Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a great night.